All I want is El Chapo. We need El pesos. All I want is El Chapo.
All right. Okay. Let's go. Greetings, friends. I will be speaking with Srećko Horvat, a philosopher and member of the Progressive International, about this week's upcoming Belmarsh Tribunal in New York City, about basically all the war crimes that the United States and UK governments have committed over the last couple decades, and the fact that the only people in jail for them are those who blew the whistle. So just in a little bit, I'll be having a conversation about that. But until then, joining me, as always, Matt and Felix. Hello, friends. How are you?
Hey.
Well, okay. I guess just kick things off on Monday. Boy, oh boy, does it look like tensions continue to mount between Ukraine and Russia. We're being told, once again, it didn't happen last week, but I'm being told now that war is definitely going to happen this week. Fellas, who you got?
People are talking Russia a lot. The one history fact they know, because it's the one thing that they ever learned in an American high school. Don't invade Russia in the winter. We get it. That's the one thing you picked up. But I don't think really Russia or Ukraine want it badly enough. I think if there's one country that has shown that they want it, it's Belarus.
I mean, I guess, the only news here is that, Putin says that they're going to recognize the breakaway republics. I don't know. I mean, it just, it's just like we spent all last week with people saying that, it's going to happen Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. And now it's been, kicked off to this week, but it's definitely going to happen this week. Like I said, I don't have much to say about it, other than I would prefer it if war didn't happen. But what can you do? What can you say? Let me ask you guys about this. Back to a favorite topic of ours. Did you happen to see the clips from this weekend's 60 Minutes expose on Havana Syndrome, where they revealed the Havana Syndrome noise?
This former official, who we agreed not to name, recorded the sound at his home in Havana. Before we play it, understand that the sound does not cause the injury. It is a byproduct, like the sound of a gun, which is not what does the harm. Here's what he recorded. The injured officials we spoke with said the sound, or a feeling of pressure, came from one direction and focused in one location.
It was a continuous sound, and one that only changed based on my locations. They left, it dissipated. They returned, it recurred.
I didn't listen because I was afraid of getting it.
Well, they assured you that just like listening to the noise, as Scott Pelley said, listening to the noise is like listening to a gunshot. The sound of the gun doesn't hurt you. It's the bullet going into you. So listening to the sounds of what, I don't know, to me sounds exactly like crickets. Actually can't harm you.
It did sound like crickets, I have to say.
Well, it's weird. It's like listening to the noise on 60 Minutes presents no risk to your brain getting fried. But listening to them in real life, that same sound, if you were like a CIA agent or whatever, that's deadly. Or at least just gives you a headache or whatever.
It gives you a tummy ache. It gives you the swimmies. It gives you the Sunday scaries. It gives you imposter syndrome.
All that good shit. But yeah, I mean, it sounded exactly like crickets. It sounded like these people were just like left DC for the first time and heard outdoor noises. I mean, this is indoor kids. They're suffering now because they heard a coyote, the lonesome wail of a coyote wafting across the plains, and it gave them brain attack.
They heard God's judgment whispering in the wind, and it made them feel nauseous, and they decided to blame it on I guess at this point I don't even know if they have a theory as to where the hell it comes from, right? Because it can't just be the Cubans. I guess like the Cubans and the Russians together doing it everywhere, because apparently now they're saying it's happening here too in the U.S. It's spreading.
Can these guys just make like most people that God talks to and kill themselves? because I'm so sick of hearing about this. I'm so sick of it.
Their tummies hurt, Felix.
I mean, welcome to my reality. You know, where's my parade?
And it's funny. I mean, I said this earlier, but the 60 Minutes report about Havana syndrome, they talked to all these whistleblowers like they do, but curiously did not talk to a single doctor or scientist. So it was just these people like telling their accounts. And all I got to say is I just happened by like luck of the draw. I watched Michael Mann's The Insider this weekend. And man, oh man, what a prophetic movie that is. I mean, fucking 60 Minutes, man.
Yeah, good journalism. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, now here we go. This is what I wanted to read in the first half of the show here today. This is an op-ed in the Washington Post that came out in. All right, this is no good. I'm sorry, gang. I mean, I did this interview, but I don't know what to talk about today other than this interview here. So, fuck. I mean, can we give me like 10 minutes to throw something together here? I mean, like I just feel like I got my dick in my hand right now.
All right. The AARP weekly news quiz.
Okay, all right.
All right.
All right, thanks, Felix.
So it's come to my attention that the minimum age of this show is 63 years old. It's the age of the youngest member, me. I was born in 1963. All these other gentlemen, they met in the Korean War.
75 years young.
We're 75 years young. We were all the inspiration for Tom Finland's amazing drawings. We all met in the Merchant Marine and started a little thing called Chapo Trap House. But, you know, with age comes changes, comes responsibilities, and it's high time that we, you know, drop the DSA or PSL memberships and we join the real vanguard of leftism in America, the ideology of leftism, the AARP. I have found the AARP weekly news quiz, and I will be administering it to my fellow seniors.
All right, I just need to take my Centrum Senior first.
Hold on. My balls are caught in my Craftmatic.
If I have
Okay.
trouble answering any of these questions, it's only because I have a mouthful of Werther's originals that I couldn't pawn off on my selfish grandchildren.
I have Werther's 3. They have hydrocodone in them. Okay. We recently reported about portable medical order forms that give the seriously ill more control over their care. What are those forms called? DAF forms, POLST forms, ICD-10 forms, or C27 forms?
I don't know. C27. That sounds right. That's got a good feeling for me.
I'm going with the D46.
All right.
D46 forums.
There was not an answer, but we're going to see. Matt was first. It was POLST pulsed. So the /pull forms, the based forms. The title is an acronym for Physician Orders for Life-Sustaining Treatment.
Damn it.
That's encouraging. Okay. True or false? Hearing loss is 3 times as common in people with diabetes than in people the same age without the disease.
I'm saying true.
Yeah, that sounds true. Makes sense.
Yeah. This is clearly like a question for people with dementia, because it's like, why would you phrase it that way if that was false?
Yeah.
Okay. The false, it's actually twice as
Oh, fuck, they got us. God damn it.
Damn, this is so fucking hard.
Curse you, AARP.
Remember the New York Times end of the year quiz that we did that was like for fucking babies? It was just like, how many states are in America?
Yeah, we're getting roasted by these old fucks. God damn it.
Yeah. The New York Times quiz was like, you know, how many states are there in America? And it was multiple choice.
Yeah. What color is this?
Yeah, this is like actually hard. This is like giving me flashbacks to failing bio.
So wait a second. So if you're diabetic, you're not at any greater risk of going deaf?
No,
No,
it's
you're-
twice as much, not 3. That's the trick.
Oh.
They got you.
Oh, okay. I got it. All right. Damn it. I was getting ready to just, not worry about that as I turned 76.
More than 3/4 of this Atlanta area church's congregation were fully vaccinated as of mid-February, thanks in parts to its outreach efforts, as we reported in a recent article. Is it the Grace Place Church of God by Faith?
I hope it's that one because I really like the name of that.
Yeah, it just rolls off the
It's
tongue.
Grace Place, Church by God. It's like, Mark Jacobs by Mark in collaboration
God.
with Mark Jacobs.
Yeah, the God Collection. New Covenant Church.
That's pretty boring. That sucks. Get
Yeah, it
a better
sucks.
name.
Victory Church.
Better than
or-
Loser Church, certainly.
You're gonna love this final one. This is like this is a church where your pastor wears Abercrombie. Resonate Church.
Resonate Church. Is that the one Justin Bieber goes to?
Yeah,
That sounds like it.
I know the church where no one's vaccinated, and it's Resonate Church. No one has got. You get kicked out of Resonate if you get the shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
They say
saying
that your vibes are off and you're excommunicated.
I'm saying it's God's place.
Okay, Matt.
The first one?
God's
Grace Place Church of
Grace
God
Place.
by Faith.
God
That's the
by
one.
faith by God in collaboration with God.
All right, let's see. Ooh, all right, our first correct answer.
It's Faith Place.
Hell
Grace
yeah.
Place. All right.
Yeah.
So what's the story there? They got their parishioners vaccinated.
The church is located in Clayton County, Georgia, where fewer than 44% of the residents were fully vaccinated as of mid-February.
I know what we're doing on our off day in Atlanta. We're going to the Grace Place.
Yeah,
Now,
we're sucking the vaccine out.
Now they all got to go to hell. Congratulations to them. Enjoy
blew it.
roasting for eternity for failing to have faith and taking Satan's number. Way to go.
Yep, they've got the mark of the beast. But I mean, the cool thing about the mark of the beast, though, is it means that you can buy and sell anything.
It's true. You can be on your grind.
Yeah, your Bitcoin wallet is always accessible. The recent films, The Tragedy of Macbeth, Malcolm and Marie, and Belfast are very different, but they do have this in common.
They're all black and white. They're all black and white.
Yes.
Okay, well that's one of the. Should I just pick that?
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
and white?
Okay. What are the other options though?
Well, the other options were Zendaya stars in all of them.
Okay.
That they were produced for Netflix and their soundtracks were nominated for an
Well,
Oscar.
I know Zendaya is not in all of those movies.
Oh,
So yeah,
she's
they're
Michi.
black and
she's
white.
Not,
Yeah.
She's not Macbeth.
That's really playing on the confusion of the usual people taking this test,
Yeah.
where they
Yeah.
think most actresses are Zendaya now.
Yeah.
They're shot in black and white. That is two. We have two correct answers.
Hell
half
yes.
the way through.
Killing it now.
All right. Now this is when they start fucking with you. Longtime foster mother Linda Owens of Hayward, California, had nurtured this many children as of mid-February, according to our profile of her.
Nurtured
37.
them? What does that mean?
I think grew them, like they were on a towel and sort of grew out. Is it 37? Is it 52, 83, or 104?
Okay. I just think by the sort of the way the answers are given, because the first one 37, I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of kids. But I think they're faking you out. I think the actual number is 104.
Yeah, my instinct is always to go with the highest in these kind of things.
Yeah, because nurtured, if adopted, would be one thing, right?
Because nurturing, big deal. Give somebody a fucking Valentine's card.
I could nurture someone that I see twice in a decade.
Yeah, I can nurture from long distance. I could do tactical sniping style nurturings, 500 yards away.
I'm playing catch with all of my foster kids in the metaverse. They don't live with me, but I am nurturing them.
All right, I'm gonna check this answer. It's 83.
Okay, so we aim too high because 104, that's a ludicrous number, but 83 realistic. So who is this person and how do they nurture all these kids?
Well, they only have a quote from her here. I'm gonna Google her in a second. Being able to care for these babies is a gift from God, and I will do it as long as God gives me the will and the strength and the help to do it, she told the AARP.
Still not how it's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a foster mom.
Okay.
And there are a lot of local news articles about her where they're the nicest woman in the world. She looks, as you would expect, like the nicest foster mom in the world to look.
Yeah.
She has sort of cat glasses. She's very grandmotherly. I don't really have anything bad to say about her.
Yeah, good
No,
for
keep
her.
it up. She's
Good for
doing
her.
great work.
In group DMs, she's getting torched. But, here, I'm nice to her. Okay. Workers 65 and older, this is us,
Yep.
with qualifying incomes have recently been made eligible for the Earned Income Tax Credit.
Ooh.
Which of these statements about the EITC is true? It reduces the tax you owe dollar for dollar. Some states have their own version of the EITC. This is a 1-year change as of now, or all of the above.
All of the
I'm
above.
going to go with all of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah.
It's got to be all of the above.
Yeah. Boom. Correct.
You will never fucking trick us with that, motherfuckers.
It's
You will
always
never
all
get
of the
us on the
above.
all of the
It's
above.
always all of the
Yeah.
above.
That's those of you out there who are taking like the ACTs or, whatever you take now. It's probably a new thing. They probably make you play Digimon. But if any of the Digimon cards say all of the above, play that one.
Yes.
Did you guys take the ACTs or the SATs?
ACTs.
ACT for me as well.
Oh, wow. Take the SATs.
That I don't know. Someone told me that the ACTs were swagger.
No, that's the one they give you in the Midwest.
Yeah.
That
Is
might be
it?
different now, but
Yeah, Catherine took the ACTs.
yeah.
Well, the ACTs had like a writing portion, and if you were an artistic, expressive child like me, you went crazy on that.
Do you remember what the writing portion was? What the essay question you had to respond to was?
Actually, no, I
Yeah,
don't.
imagine that.
No,
I don't remember either.
I don't. I saw an adult on Twitter bragging about getting a 32 on their ACTs the other
Wow, that's cool.
day. Yeah, that's awesome. I do not remember what I got on them. Do not remember the essay that I wrote, which I'm sure is one of the best essays in the history of the ACT. But this person remembered, good for them.
I got a mediocre score on the ACT, and then I just took it again without doing anything in the interim to like study or specifically try to improve my score, and I got the exact same score.
Yeah, because like,
There you go. Try hard.
yeah, I think like in general, you do better at things you don't care about, or like
Absolutely.
can convince yourself you don't care about,
Yeah, it's like
Right.
getting girls. It's like attracting ladies.
Yeah. The most out of my league girls I've ever gotten, I did the same thing I did when I did great on the ACT. I walked in there and I said, I don't care if I go to college. You're disgusting. Looked at the proctor and said, you're disgusting. You're repulsive. I would not touch you. And the proctor of that test was actually Alexandra Daddario, and I smoked her out, and I got a 37 on my ACTs, and I aced the writing portion. Okay. True or false? According to a driving safety expert, you shouldn't use cruise control when driving in the rain.
True.
True, sounds good. You should
True.
probably
Yeah, I
start
mean,
using that
you
often,
should.
honestly.
I learned in driver's ed. You should always drive the speed that the conditions allow for. So I mean, like going 65, 70. If it's pouring rain, you may be driving the speed limit, but you're not actually driving the car in a safe manner. So I'd imagine, even your open highway cruise control. You think you may zone out. I would say that it is incorrect to use cruise control that insouciantly in the middle of a rain or hailstorm.
Yeah, cruise control is really only, and you learn this in any driving safety class, especially one for seniors like we all take, only for when you're drunk. It's true, dude. Good work, guys. I was not gonna knock that one out of the park.
I never
record.
use cruise control. I think it's a tool of the devil. It's for lazy people.
Yeah, no. I mean, it seems like something for truck drivers. Which of these is not